Well, it's always good to be doing Chalk Talks well into January. And how about NFC Championship game Chalk Talk? That's what we've got this week, and a tremendous matchup in so many ways with the 49ers. And what I want to do is go back to the New Orleans game and hopefully foreshadow a little bit, especially when number 11 was in the game, of what this Seahawks offense can do. Obviously, a lot of talk in town, a lot of worry, a lot of angst about what they're doing, what they're not doing in the passing game. But let's not forget what 24 got done. We talked about it last week in Chalk Talk. The opportunity against this Saints team to run it early and run it often, and Beast Mode set a career franchise best in the playoffs with 140 yards rushing. How did he do it, and how does it look spinning the story forward against San Francisco? Well, how they did it was a whole lot of zone read. They didn't have as much success in their two-back run game as they did their one-back game. And first and foremost, I did a Chalk Talk on this guy alone and what his Harvin effect was against Minnesota. Watch this play. This was down in the red zone. This was the touchdown run from Marshawn. It followed the fly sweep that gained 9 yards of Percy Harvin. And look what Rob Ryan in New Orleans does on the very next snap. Plus 14, up 6-0 after 2 field goals, 14-24 in the second quarter to go. And Rob Ryan goes very much a base look defensively. Just giving up the fly sweep. They'd been giving up some drives. They had given up some points. And he's playing it conservative. And when you watch the Harvin effect, watch the free safety. So you got a little bubble screen action away from the zone read. And watch the free safety, not just with his eyes, but actually take 3 steps, even though there was no pump fake or anything. Just simply the action of the bubble screen to number 11 really takes this side of the field out of the game. And then what have you got? Well, you got very favorable numbers. You've got 6 on 6. You get a helmet on a helmet, and with that zone read action, an excellent job here. Unger played one of his best games he's played in a while. Your right guard, your left guard, more than adequate against the Saints. And big old Zach Miller, a phenomenal job of manning up one-on-one. Any run game, any pass game is still about winning your one-on-one individual battles, and that's exactly what the Seahawks get done. David Hawthorne sucks in on the zone read look. Breno and company wash it down. Zach Miller really has the toughest block of all. And then lastly, just like one-on-one in the run blocking, just like one-on-one in the pass game, well, get me a one-on-one with beast mode against anybody, and you're going to win. And that's ultimately what happens here. The corner, he didn't want to tackle beast mode late anyway. He plays a little bit to Russell Wilson's fake in that zone read. And what do you get? Well, you get 24 in the alley against Raphael Bush. Raphael Bush, well, he took the face of Percy Harvin off. Did he want any part of beast mode in the alley? When you get a hat on a hat, you take care of everybody else, and it's one-on-one with Raphael Bush. Did he want any of it? Go watch the tape. He didn't want any part of beast mode as he scampers in for a 14-yard touchdown. How does this spin forward to San Francisco? How do those one-on-one matchups look? Can you get a hat on a hat and win in the run game against San Francisco like you did against the Saints? Well, the stats will tell you this group's been pretty good against San Francisco, but ultimately, in an NFC Championship game, it is going to come down in the ultimate team game to the one-on-one battles. Can Tate, can Harvin, can Marshawn, can Zach Miller, when they get their one-on-ones, can they win more often than San Francisco? The ultimate team game comes down to those individual battles, and at home, like John Gruden, I like the chances of the Seahawks.